All right, Shalom. First, foremost, like of all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Bashem Rachakodash, the bonds to Apostle El's great millstone, and peace salutations to you, Sasakim, pushing this word, sincerity, truth, and charity. All right, it's going to be a quick one. I had this article saved, you know, you know, finally had an opportunity to do a quick one, a quick lesson on it. You see on the as you see on the screen. It reads, Biden administration has considered mandating. So considered, I mean, they thinking about it, which they eventually going to do anyway, because it's written in the scriptures. So I'll continue reading on. It says, matter of fact, I'll start from the top again. It says, Biden administration has considered mandating the zombie juice for interstate travel as part of a tougher measure to get more of the pinch in arms, report claims, which he's eventually going to do anyway, man. You see, by him doing this alone proves that is an agenda at the end of the day, man. He's using this pandemic to push forth this agenda, which is that New World Order, man. That's all it is. Which that New Order he's trying to set up is his attempt to get his birthright back at the end of the day, which it was never his to begin with, because you read Genesis the 20th chapter when the Lord explained to Rebekah that two nations are in our womb, because she was pretty much at figuring out why they fighting in her womb. And the Lord said it. He said two nations are in your womb, and the elder should serve the younger. Now you continue reading on. Esau came out first, then Jacob. Esau, Edom is these so-called white people, which really they red. It tell you that in Genesis 25th chapter as well. It says the first came out red. So they're not white, they're red, man. And you really look at them, they different shades of red. They're not white. And Jacob, which Jacob name was changed to Israel. He had 12 sons, which consists of you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native Americans today. All right. So Lord already planned before the children even born. Hell, it tell you that again in Romans 9 chapter 9-11. So Lord already had set in his mind before Jacob and Esau were even born. He already had set up who was going to get the birthright. All right. So that proof right there, you can't change the will of the Lord, man. Because here it is. Though he sold his birthright, he still tried to get it. You know when Isaac was getting ready to die, and the Lord had to sell to where Jacob got it, man. Because that's all plans of the Lord anyway. So it shows you can't stop the will of the Lord. Before they even born, the Lord decided that Jacob was going to get that birthright, and the Lord had it set up to where he got it, man. Where Jacob got the birthright. Like he put the spirit on this devil to sell his birthright, man. You know, because scripture say man's goings of the Lord. So the Lord put the spirit on that devil. He didn't give this devil the gift of integrity, man. All right. But going back to his article, it says, which he eventually going to do. You see, what it come down to is those who don't bow down to Esau Edom system, who don't want to go according to what this devil wanted them to do, he's going to make life harder and tougher for you, man, to get you to comply to where he wants you to comply to, man. All right. Let's get that scripture in 2nd Esdras 15 and I started 15. Second Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand to fight against another, and swords in hand. So it's pretty much that Egyptian versus Egyptian. He's doing that now. The Lord is using this devil to set up that division right now. Right now, he's setting up that division against the ones who got the zombie juice versus the ones who don't have the zombie, hasn't gotten the zombie juice. So Lord using this devil to set that division up right now. You know, he's doing it now. So it says, and swords in their hand, and there should be sedition among men invading. So a sedition means coming up against the government. People are already doing that now. You see, having the zombie juice mandates, and people are protesting against this, man. It's only gonna get worse, man. The closer we get to Esau Edom's end. So it says, they should not regard their kings or their princes. And this the king right now. You look at him. All right. Because he is the president of the United States. And really, at the end of the day, he's a puppet anyway. He's doing the will of elite banking families who set him up in office to be the president. They guard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their power. Here's the point right here. A man should desire to go into the city and should not be able to. So there go your checkpoints. There go your quarantine, martial law. So interstate. So you're not gonna be able to go state to state. It's gonna get to that point. And here in Illinois, Prixner, he already talking about, oh man, bringing back the restrictions if the cases and the positivity rate keep going up, which is going to do anyway, because this is all set up, man. You people that won't see it, you're gonna find out the hard way. All right, because he said the same shit about the mask, man. They get on TV tell you that BS story. Oh man, we don't want to bring it back, but if the cases keep, no, that's their plans anyway, man. That's all they plans anyway. Right now, sure enough, now you gotta wear the mask again. All right. Now he's talking about bringing back the restriction. Part of the restriction was they were telling you to stay home, not to go anywhere. Which they gave you an option, but it's going to get to a point when you don't have no choice, and you gonna have military all over the place, man. If you try to leave a neighborhood, military gonna be right there. That's your checkpoints. If you happen to get that far and try leave the state, you get to the state line, you're gonna have military right there. They showed you that in that movie. It was a movie when you used to have class before this pandemic happened. When we used to have classes here, there's a movie. We seen a movie. I forget the name. It's been a while ago. Been a long time ago. Forrest Whitaker was in that movie, and some